Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the best Tuesday ever. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I just deleted a 15-minute video that I made. Permanently deleted it as well. I don't know why I did it. I was not paying attention, but I will re-record it and I will give you the same amount of fucking energy. And it's not this one, it's another one I have to do. But anyways, bitch, just want to give you an update on how my Tuesday is going. Anyways, how are you guys? I hope you're doing really, really good. If this is your first time on my channel, as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a mess, but you know what? I'm your new messy best friend, so we're gonna be messes together, bitch. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. Help me get to 19K, and let's talk, honey, because listen, I have some fresh tea for you guys today. Ryland Adams and, girl, oh my God, what is her name? Ryland and, oh my God, I know her name. Becky? It's not Becky. The SIP podcast. It is with Lizzie. Oh my God. Lizzie McGuire, bitch. They just filmed their last, or they just uploaded their last podcast in the shed. Before they moved to Colorado. Or not in the shed, but before he moves with Shane to Colorado. So, listen, I have to say I'm very pleasantly surprised. As you guys know, I'm not that much of a SIP fan, to be very honest with you. I enjoy the fact that people are out here hustling and making things happen for themselves and living out their dreams. I'm all about that. I'm also all about tea. I just think it was a very messy start, and I maybe didn't give them more opportunities as I probably should have. But no, it just wasn't for me. But nonetheless, you know, I check in once in a while to see how they're doing. And I checked today, and it is their last one before moving. As you guys know in the vlogs, Ryland and Shane purchased their dream house in Colorado, and they are moving. They are packing, and they're doing all these things. And the new filming schedule is out. So, Lizzie and Chris are going to be flying to Colorado once a month to film 2 episodes. And Ryland is going to be coming out to LA once a month to film 2 episodes as well. He says that until they sell their house, it's going to be in the shed. And also, if they don't, if they can't make it happen, if they can't meet in person, they're going to do it via, you know, Wi-Fi or like, you know, probably like, what is that thing called? Zoom or something like that. Listen, I have to say, like, Ryland and Shane, I think Ryland did a great job trying to stay busy, trying to stay on social media, on YouTube, bringing in that coin. Yes, the SIP isn't as popular as, for example, Frenemies was, but you know what? It has its hardcore fans. I think they're gonna be doing this for a while until it makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to be doing this until it makes sense. It's not a lie. The views aren't great. And when you do something that, when you do something and it maybe doesn't make sense, the flying back and forth, maybe it will stop eventually, but for now they're gonna give it a try. They're gonna still do it, and I think that's great for their fans. You know, I think as long as they can make it work, you know, it's wonderful. But my whole thing is like, I just feel like recording 2 episodes in one visit, you are gonna be talking about old tea. You guys know they love to talk about also about, you know, pop culture and all these things, but it's going to be so later on than when it's happening, unless the day they recorded something is breaking, but then they're gonna probably upload it a week after or something. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I think honestly what they should do is they should, like, if they really want to make this work, I do feel as a, PR person, I feel like the best thing they could do is if they're going to have a podcast called The Sip, as in sipping tea, they should be spilling hot tea and not cold, stale tea when everyone already knows the tea. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure, of course, a lot of people watch it. They don't really care for the tea. They just love to support Ryland or Shane. But I do think that the sip is a tad bit boring just because of the topics that they talk about happened so long ago. In the world of drama, one day can be a week ago. You know what I mean? So if you're not on top of it, I don't know how interesting it is to hear it after you've already heard it 5,000 times. It's just my little take on it. I think that they're going to make it work. I know that he said that whenever they sell the house, they're going to film out of his hotel room. So also, you have to understand the money that they're putting into keeping the podcast is hotel, it's airfare, back and forth. And bitch, Ryland flies first class, honey. So if the SIP is doing enough to cover that and you don't have to, take it out of pocket, then I think it will make sense. But I don't know how much it's going to make sense if the SIP isn't as successful or they don't get as many bigger sponsorships, you know what I mean? So I don't know, bitch. I think as long as it makes sense, they're gonna continue. I'm gonna see what people are saying. I know that people are excited that it's going to continue. I mean, look, it was released an hour ago. It already has 7,000 views. I mean, that's honestly amazing. You know what I mean? I celebrate when I get 100 views the first hour. You know what I mean? For example, this is a prime comment, an example of what I'm saying. They are putting their work, money, time, effort in keeping the SIP podcast alive. And that's why I think if you are a fan, you should definitely support it because, you know what I mean? They're putting a lot to keep this going. So whenever you see that the SIP is coming, you should watch it if that's what you like. Tara1016 said, can we please take a moment to appreciate everything Ryland, Lizzie, and Chris put into making the SIP amazing? They are willing to travel every month to keep providing us with our weekly serotonin boost. Thank you for all putting your hearts into the SIP. It shows. We love you so much for it. I agree. I think keeping a passion of yours alive is incredibly important and fighting for it. And, their views don't really, they stay in the 100,000 area, right? And that's amazing, right? But, if you compare, which you shouldn't compare with, like, for example, Frenemies, it would get a million the first day. So I also think it's just starting. Their first episode was, oh wow, it was already 10 months ago. Oh wow, it's already been 10 months ago. That's crazy. So 10 months ago, the SIP came about, and I think you have to fight for what you want. I think I'm just seeing here their biggest video has been, 1 second, their biggest video is this one. So it's been 1 million. Their biggest video is 1 million, and it's a Jeffree Star shocking interview. So that's the one that was 1 million, and then Trisha's is close to 700,000 views. So I definitely think having guests on would be a very good idea for them. As you can see, it works for their views, and I think that if they want to justify the airfare, hotels, all of these things, then I do think they need to put a little more effort into their podcast. That's just what I'm saying. If you're a fan or not a fan, the idea is to expand, and you can't just keep your channel for the people that are on. The idea is to grow, right? You need to grow. So you need to please everyone that is watching, and sometimes if you have to go that extra mile and go outside of your comfort zone and maybe have some guests, fight for some guests, maybe pay some guests to come on, then I think that's a great idea. And maybe change up a little bit of the show, because again, if you're going to be filming 2 episodes in a week, the tea is not going to be fresh. So that's just my little opinion, but I really have to give it to them. they are definitely working hard to make it work. And I think that in life, you have to work really hard to make things work. You know, I have to say, like with views and stuff, even on my channel, I know obviously I cannot compare to these huge channels like the Sip or whatever, but you know, you have to work. You have to work and you have to be consistent. And I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and I could have given up and I could have quit when people were saying like your channel's like really not going anywhere. And you know, I would say that to myself all the time. I'm like, nobody's really watching. I'm like here by myself. I'm literally doing these videos for like two people, my mom and my husband. You know, like in the beginning it felt that way. So I definitely have to give it to them that they're continuing to work hard and putting their really everything for it. And I may not like it, but bitch, I'm not the only person in the fucking world. And I appreciate everybody who, you know, who is different. I mean, God, if everyone was the same, things would be so fucking boring, you guys. Anyways, you guys, so let me know what you think about the Sip. Do you think that they're going to keep this going for a while? Let me know in the comments below. I just had one of the best breakfast sandwiches ever my husband made. He got 2 grain breads. They're this like keto version. It's like only like 5 gram of carb and like 0 sugar. It's like really, it's actually pretty good, and it has like nuts on it. It's by the brand Carb Master, Kroger, I think. And he did some egg scrambled, and then he did some vegan cheese. I love cheese so much, like the original cheese, but bitch, I can go from like 2 months pregnant or 3 months, 4 months pregnant that I already look like to like 10. You know what I mean? I cannot do with cheese, bitch. So I do vegan cheese, and you know what? Some are disgusting, but some are really good, and it melts and it gives you that cheesy flavor. I'm using the Trader Joe's brand soy cheese, and you know what? I don't use it every day, but when I do like grilled cheese or when I do like maybe pasta, which is very rare, I just put it on and it's good. So amazing. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful and beautiful Tuesday. I'm gonna record some more videos for you. I'm gonna do the 15-minute video that I just fucking deleted, which is so, oh my gosh, so dumb. And I'm so annoyed because I was like, let me upload it while I record another video, and then I fucking deleted it. Everything happens for a reason, bitch, right? Okay, I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.